Hello again.
Yes, hello.
We're here in my house.
On location.
On the floor. Yeah.
Don't act too excited. Spoil the moment.
We've got chairs, but I had to put the camera on the chair because my camera's rubbish.
We're recording on a PlayStation Eye.
Woo!
In true HD.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Anyway,
we're continuing from last week where Dave here said a bit about the Spectrum.
Yep.
So we thought we'd see an actual Spectrum.
Yep. Here it is. What I was talking about. There's a button missing. That shows how old it is.
If you can make it out here.
Yeah, we're going to try and adjust the brightness, but fortunately it's a bit dark in my room. There's the Spectrum. That is the console. That everything.
I've never seen one before.
That is like the PC tower. The brain. But what it needs to play the games on is this.
An enormous tape player of sorts.
But what makes it more awkward is that not only do you have this little tape counter there and you have to reset it every time.
Really?
Yep. You also must adjust the volume to each game. I've learned that most games seem to run on volume 10, but it will tend to plunk. So you have to sit there, adjust it just a little bit for like, I don't know, 9.8 and see if it will work again. It often takes 3 hours just to load one game.
It really took that long. Just what, the volumes? Wow.
If we couldn't figure out the volume, it took ages. And, alright, we've got different cases. So, this is the game. Not the game, but it's a game.
A particular game that Spectrum ran.
A little tape cassette. And this is one of the cases it came in. You see that?
Back in the day.
And you open it. Do you need that much space?
Surely there was an instruction booklet there, though.
No, there was no book, nothing to hold it in. I just guess they were retarded and, I don't know, needed a lot of plastic.
There's more. And it gets even worse.
So, this one's a smaller one, and the cover for it isn't particularly professional.
Is that really what it came in?
Yeah.
What is it?
That's the case. It is the Isle of Avalon.
Was that for... What is that for?
No, it's just called Avalon. Oh, my mistake. We've got such classics, which I played many a time, which is also in this. If I just...
Get on it.
School days! I remember it! The only problem with this, with playing the Spectrum though, is obviously I can't show you it on the TV because the plug kept blowing up. And we've gone through so many plugs, it's unbelievable. The plug always overheated. We had to put an ice pack on the plug. Water on electrical equipment. Yeah! So we had plenty of towels to make sure it didn't ruin anything. And it worked for quite a few months before it short-circuited.
Please note, do not undertake this activity as it may be harmful to your health. You may get electrocuted or burnt, or die. Now, Dave is going to show us through his box of tricks from the loft in an instant coffee box.
I've got a... Yeah. Instant coffee. For those of you who have played Pitfall and think you have the original, I can tell you now you don't. Unless, of course, you play the Spectrum. I don't have the very first one. I have Pitfall 2. We might show you some gameplay if you're a good boy.
Or girl.
Or girl, yes.
Good person.
Or pet, depending who's watching.
Cat, nom.
Elephant. You never know. Yes, anyway.
What do we have here, Dave?
Marble Madness. We all know that game. You should know that game. It's about a marble, and it's mad. That's pretty much it, really. You're a marble, and you gotta try and get from the top of this ramp right down to the bottom. But it is more tricky than it sounds.
But wait, there's more.
As there is.
We have the US Gold Collection 2.
Yeah.
Ugh.
2, and I've got to go Collection 3.
With one tape missing.
2 tapes missing.
Bit too adventurous there.
Yes, you're breaking them all now.
I'll leave it alone. Is that? Oh, you got 3. I didn't know.
Yes,
Even though you
yes,
just
I
said
do.
it.
What's on this one? What's on this one? We have Pole Position. Never played it. Night Law. Good game. Never understood it. You look like some explorer guy, you walk along, and then suddenly you turn into a werewolf. No idea. But it's great. Bounty Bob. Don't remember it.
We've got some add-ons here as well. Whatever this is.
I think those might have been for Master System or Mega Drive, I'm not sure.
But it looks like...
Not for Spectrum.
Doesn't it fit there?
I don't know, give it a go.
We'll shove it in the hole.
Maybe it does, maybe it's for the joystick.
Woo, look at it now.
Wow.
It's for...
We learned something new.
It's got a name.
For
RA something turbo. What's that?
Yeah, probably a joystick.
Yeah. I'm not going to touch it now because they break it.
Another favourite of mine back in when I was a kid. Two favourites of mine was Ghostbusters and the Trapdoor with Burke. Yeah. It's great. No, that's Lego. Lego doesn't work on the Spectrum. I don't know why it's in the box, but who cares?
Excuse me for having a random image. We have the first and original US Gold collection.
Oh, and it's in a smaller case.
Back in the day when they thought about the environment.
Buck Rogers, Beachhead. Spy Hunter! Great game! Very fast. You're in a little car, driving around, shooting other cars for no apparent reason. And then, every 5 seconds you tend to die, because the screen goes quite quickly. But it was good! we love dying. It was great. Also got R-Type.
Yeah.
You thought it was for the Master System, or Mega Drive, or whatever you played it on. But so, no.
The original game was on the Spectrum then?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I can show you that earlier too. The loading... Yes. What? Hey.
I'm just rummaging through it.
The loading screens were... Oh no. Yes, Transformers.
You have it, yeah.
Transformers. Yeah.
Can you see it? Get closer. Marvel at it. I'm done.
It was quite funny when I tried to play it earlier. That's the problem with most of these games. It does not tell you the controls. So you're likely to have game over straight away. You sit there playing going, and see, I was playing on an emulator on the PC. That's probably why it's a bit more awkward.
With games that you actually own, people, before you get all funny about it.
Yes, I got this, and I can't find Maelstrom. I've never played it. It never works. It gets right to the end and then it plunks.
Was that the term for just crashing then?
Yep.
Plunks.
Plunk. Because it pretty much did that. It didn't go plunk, but it just went and died. So that was fun.
So shall I dig in some more? Sorry, I'm still going through this.
Still going through my box of delights.
I like this one. Looks interesting. Make a chip.
I think that was... it tells you how to make your own games. Because on the Spectrum also, if you don't put in a cassette or load a game, whatever, if you knew the PC language, if you knew the computer language for the Spectrum, you could make your own games. My dad did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But his game was a bit pants and really easy. So much so he tried to make a maze. Bless him. He did all these little X's everywhere, and you're not allowed to touch them, and you have to go through this little maze and get to the end onto this helicopter. Only problem was, all you had to do was go all the way left to the end of the screen, and then you can just go straight up on every level.
But that ruins the fun.
Yeah, it wasn't quite a maze, was it?
I'm still going through this.